Come with me and let us leave the ground behind. Here, on this gentle current of air, we begin our journey. We are rising slowly, effortlessly, above the vibrant city of Visakhapatnam. The sounds of the world below begin to soften, melting into a distant, harmonious hum. It is a place of wonder, a jewel nestled on India's eastern coast. From this vantage point we can see it all. The world transforms into a living map, a breathtaking panorama of land and sea. Let your worries drift away on the warm breeze. Allow yourself to simply be present, to float, to observe. This is a journey for the soul, a chance to see a familiar world with new eyes, as if for the very first time. Our gaze now turns eastward, toward the great expanse of the Bay of Bengal. It is a sight of profound tranquility. The water stretches out to the horizon, a seamless sheet of sapphire and turquoise. Its surface is alive, shimmering with the morning light. From our peaceful perch, we can see the subtle shifts in color, from the pale, translucent green near the shore to the profound, mysterious deep blue further out. The coastline is a masterpiece of natural art. It is a delicate, curving line where the land gives way to the water. We see the dramatic headlands, ancient rocks that have stood against the waves for millennia, and we see the gentle, sweeping curves of the bays, cradling the water in a tender embrace. Now let us drift lower, just a little, to better observe the city's famous beaches. They appear as a long golden ribbon, elegantly separating the urban landscape from the blue sea. The most famous of these, Ramakrishna Beach, stretches out below us like a welcoming path. From our vantage point, it is a serene and almost empty canvas in the early morning light. The sand, a fine, pale gold, looks incredibly soft and inviting. The waves leave delicate, scalloped patterns on the wet sand, ephemeral art that is washed away and redrawn with each incoming tide. Further along the coast, we see other beaches, each with its own character. There is Rishikonda Beach, nestled in a picturesque cove, and there is Pimili Beach further north where the Gosthani River meets the sea. Let us now turn our attention inland, away from the coast. Here we discover another of Visakhapatnam's defining features. The city is not built on a flat plain. It is embraced, protected even by a range of magnificent hills. They rise from the landscape like ancient sleeping creatures, their backs covered in a thick blanket of green. These are the Eastern Ghats, a chain of mountains that runs along India's eastern coast. The most prominent of these is Kailasagiri, a hill park that has become a symbol of the city. We can see its gentle, rounded summit, crowned with lush gardens and pathways. From up here, the famous large statues of Shiva and Parvati are visible, gleaming white against the green foliage. They seem to watch over the city with a calm, benevolent gaze. The winding road that snakes its way up the hillside is a dark ribbon on a green canvas. Now, our gentle flight takes us over one of the most dynamic parts of the city, the harbour. From this serene height, the immense scale of human industry becomes a fascinating sight, like a complex and intricate model. The Visakhapatnam port, one of India's busiest, is a hive of activity, yet from up here it all unfolds with a strange and beautiful sense of order. We see the massive container ships, looking like colorful building blocks, moored neatly alongside the docks. Smaller tugboats, like diligent insects, nudge these gentle giants into place. The entire scene is a testament to human ingenuity and cooperation. The harbour is protected by a natural headland known as Dolphin's Nose. This prominent hill, which juts out into the sea, creates a perfect sheltered bay for the port. We can see the lighthouse perched on its summit, a lonely sentinel that has guided countless ships safely to shore. We now drift over the heart of the city itself. The urban landscape unfolds beneath us like a vast, intricate tapestry. The dense clusters of buildings, the grid-like patterns of streets, and the pockets of green parks all come together to form a single, coherent whole. From this height, the city reveals its structure, its skeleton. The architecture is a mix of the old and the new. We can see the charming, colonial-era buildings with their sloping tiled roofs, nestled amongst modern high-rise apartments and sleek office complexes. It is a visual history of the city's growth, a story told in brick, concrete, and glass. The sheer density of it is astounding, yet there is a sense of order to it all. Look for the patches of green within the urban sprawl. These are the city's parks and recreational grounds. There is the Verdant Park, with its lush lawns and boating lake, a splash of vibrant green near the coast. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, it casts long shadows that define the shapes of the buildings. The city is waking up now. Visakhapatnam is a city on the move, a city of growth and opportunity. Every city has a story, and the story of Visakhapatnam is ancient and rich. As we float above, we are not just looking at a modern city. We are looking at a landscape that has witnessed centuries of history. The very name of the city is rooted in legend, named after Visakha, the Hindu god of valor. We can see the area around Bahirmili, one of the earliest Dutch settlements in India. The hills that surround the city also hold secrets of the past. On one of them, Toiletry, archaeologists have discovered the remains of an ancient Buddhist monastic complex, dating back over 2,000 years. From our height, we can only see the green hill itself, but we can imagine the saffron-robed monks who once lived there, meditating and studying with this same breathtaking view of the sea. Our journey through the skies is now drawing to a close. We begin our slow, gentle descent, spiraling softly back towards the earth. The world, which had become a beautiful miniature map, slowly begins to expand. The details become sharper, the colors more vivid, but we are not the same as when we began. The images from our flight will remain with us. The endless blue of the bay, the golden ribbon of the beaches, the green embrace of the hills. We have seen Visakhapatnam not as a collection of separate places, but as a single, harmonious entity, a place where nature and humanity have found a way to coexist in remarkable beauty. Let this journey be an invitation to dream, to explore, to be curious. Perhaps one day you will walk along those golden sands yourself, or feel the cool breeze on top of Kailasagiri Hill. The city of Visakhapatnam will be here, waiting, nestled between its green hills and the blue sea, ready to be discovered again. Let the memory of this gentle flight linger in your mind, a peaceful dream to return to whenever you need a moment of calm.